waiting for snow. Kids and grown-ups alike, I don't wanna be riding my bike this time tomorrow.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and I am finally sharing with you guys what I have been doing when it comes to decorating for Christmas. I was waiting for a while for some decorations to come in. Some of them got lost in the mail and others made it, but they made it a little bit later because they were out of stock. So that's why this video is a little bit later, but I still want to share it with you guys just in case you haven't had your tree up, or if you want some inspiration, or you just love Christmas decorating videos, because I know I love Christmas decorating videos. I never get tired of them. It just gives me a lot of ideas and it just makes me so happy. So let's start off with putting up our tree, and this is always a process. We move furniture around just to give the tree enough space and for it to look really nice and pretty. So what we usually do is we bring out each box one by one, because there's 5 parts to this tree and it's a little intense, but you know what? We love it. It does take a bit of time to put up, but it's totally worth it because it fills up this space in our living room. And since we have high ceilings, this tree really stands out, and we wanted a tree that fit this space. So that is why we have a huge tree and we love it. It was a great piece to buy a few years ago and it's been doing really well. I found this tree online. It was at Walmart. I'm not sure if they're the only ones that carry this brand. I'll have a link down below if I can find it for you guys or something similar. But it was really hard to find a tree that was not only tall, but that was wide as well, because the majority of the trees that I was looking at were really skinny, and I wanted something that was really wide and also tall as well. So I found this one, and I also wanted something that was flocked and had the lights attached already to make putting up the tree less work than it already is, and it totally worked out. My number one tip that I recommend is to use some kind of gloves. The rubber gloves work really well when it comes to putting up the tree and spreading around the branches, because otherwise you will get little scratches here and there and you won't even notice them until you're like washing your hands. I started putting up wreaths outside of our house a few weeks ago, and I actually got a few scratches on my hand that they have even left a scar. So never again. I'm making sure to use rubber gloves every time and making sure that I don't get any more scratches, because they do hurt. So we put up our tree early on in November, and I just waited until I had all the right decor to decorate this tree because I wanted it to be different this year. But putting it up, even though it was bare and even though it just had the lights on, it made me so emotional and so happy. I just think Christmas time is such a magical time. Everyone's a little bit nicer, everyone's more kind and so generous, and you're so grateful for everything that you have, and it made me super emotional. I love it. It's my favorite time of the year.
And you almost choked on your mulled wine when I asked you to be mine. Then slowly you understand. On this Christmas night, I hear an angel choir singing. On this Christmas night, they are singing for
I started off with a blank canvas, and since my decorations took a little bit longer to get here, I went to At Home and I found some beautiful ornaments along with some beautiful garlands. And this year I wanted our theme to be a little bit more whimsical, something that was just really sophisticated, and I love these rose gold branches on the garland and also these beautiful like white leaves, and I thought it would look perfect. I also always find the biggest ornaments at Home for a great price. I believe they were 40% off when I went, and so I got a lot of these at such a great price. So what I'm gonna do now is wrap around the garlands one by one, and I'm not gonna put them around the entire tree, just where you can mostly see them, and I'll hide them inside of the tree so that way it looks like they're going all the way around, and I'm just using one side of it.
Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes,
The very first time that we decorated this tree a few years ago, I noticed that I couldn't just add any ornament on the tree because they would get lost, and you couldn't even enjoy the ornaments that were on there. So from now on, I just use these really big ornaments, and they stand out so great. Also, you don't have to put too much effort into putting up the ornaments because there's a lot of space to fill. So just in case you guys have a bigger tree that you find it hard to make it look full, look for garlands or bigger ornaments because they take up more space and they really stand out.
from this Christmas on. From this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on, from this Christmas on.
As for the rest of the decorations, these are ones that I have gotten in the past few years, and I wanted to keep the colors really neutral. That way, whenever I change up my decor, I can add in like little stems of berries like I did the past 2 years, or I can add like different type of embellishments on there, and then they will go along with the rest of the decor. So that's something to keep in mind. You don't have to spend so much money on buying different decorations if you want a different theme, and that'll save you a lot at the end. Also, storing these decorations is not easy sometimes, so labeling them of where each piece goes in each bin has helped me a lot. As you guys saw, that bin said chimney, and that is where I put everything from like the mantle, so that way I can bring up one bin, decorate the entire mantle, and be done with it, and not feel super stressed out that I have a million things in different bins and not being able to find them.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you.
I found these decorative sticks with the gold details on there from at home, and that is what I use to decorate and embellish the rest of like the garlands and the trees. That way it went along with the tree itself and it matched the ornaments.
We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you, baby. This year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
One of my favorite favorite ways of decorating the fireplace is by adding a faux fur rug, and I found this one at Ross, I want to say for about $20, and I love that it's long and it fits here perfectly because it kind of looks like snow. And then on top of that, I just put these really pretty trees, which I like to store with saran wrap. That way none of the branches get damaged along with the pine cones, and it doesn't lose so much of the flocked white snow that's on there.
Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be.
I'm sure by now you guys know some of my decorating tips, and one of them is to make your own arrangements because you can get exactly what you like. I love these flowers. I love that all of these colors are neutral, and then I went ahead and I added those same berries on here. So it looks like all the decor goes together because they're all like the neutral colors, but you see those little berries everywhere around the mantle and they all match the same decor. So highly recommend doing that. It's one of my best tips. That way you don't have to get so many different kinds of decorations when you want to change your theme. These garlands right here are what gave me the most trouble, and that is what delayed my decorating this year, and that is because they were out of stock for a while, or they were on back order, and I just had to have them. They're so beautiful and so full that they look a little bit more realistic, and it's really hard to find garlands that are this big and long as well as have lights already on them. So I fell in love with them when I saw them, that I was like, I just have to have them. Like, they just have to be part of my decor because they're so beautiful. I feel like for a really long time I have tried to look for garlands that were this full and that were just this nice looking, and it was really hard for me to find them. So once I did, I didn't want to give up, so I'm glad that they came in not too late in order for me to put up this video, but they just look so beautiful. I think I'm going to keep up my decor like past January because I just love the way it looks.
Waiting for snow, kids and grown-ups alike. I don't wanna be riding my bike this time tomorrow. The weatherman says it's a go, but look in the sky, I don't know. Santa, can you please make it snow tomorrow?
And as for the staircase, I want to decorate and embellish the garland with this beautiful gold bow. That way it matches the ornament on the tree. And all I did was I made the bows separately on the sides so they were all the same size. And it gave me enough ribbon for like 3 full bows. And they just looked really, really nice.
I can make angels in the snow. Conditions are perfectly cold, so come on already. Truth be told, it's really too much to be asking for. Now look at the sky and give me just...
I ordered a total of 3 garlands from King of Christmas, so I wanted to put one up on the mantle as well. This one also really stood out, and it just makes everything look so beautiful.
Everything should be white, all glistening and brightly aglow. For Christmas Day, Santa, won't you make it so? I can make angels in the snow.
It took me a while to find a tree skirt that actually fit around the width of this tree, but one of the best tips that I have is to use old pillows that you have and put them underneath the skirt. It covers more of where you could see like the bottom of the tree, and it just looks nicer. It looks fluffier and it looks full.
Christmas Day, Santa, won't you make it so I can make angels in the snow. I can make angels in the snow. I can make angels in the snow.
Comment down below what theme your tree is this year. I love seeing different kinds of trees, and I would love to get some ideas for next year as well. So let me know in the comments down below.
Sleigh bells are ringing out by the sea, sending a message of love and sympathy. I've been waiting by the phone, and this song will meet you at the door. This Christmas will be something unreal. Baby, I'm falling under your charm. All I ever wanted, got you wrapped up in my arms, and we'll see.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you have made it this far into the video, that means that you really enjoyed it. So please make sure to give it a thumbs up, because likes always help out my channel. They let YouTube know that people are engaged and that people are most likely to watch this, so it pops up on the recommended pages. So that would totally help out my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Muchos besos. Mwah.
I'll be on your side forevermore.